Greetings, everyone. I am Neptune, also known as Saturn and Neptune. Today, I'm here to talk about a TV channel that shaped many people's childhoods, Disney Junior. For many, Disney Junior brings back waves of nostalgia. For others, well, let's just say it gets people like Daniel Elevators incredibly excited. However, over the years, I feel Disney Junior has slowly drifted into becoming a network filled with what I call preschool slop, similar to what happened with its competitor, Nick Jr. But how did it get to this point? To answer that, we have to go all the way back to the late 1990s. In 1997, Disney Channel underwent a major overhaul. It transformed from a premium television network aimed at the whole family into a basic cable channel focused primarily on children and teenagers. As part of that rebrand, Disney launched a new weekday morning block that would later become known as Playhouse Disney. Although the block wasn't officially branded at first, the Playhouse Disney name debuted in October of that same year. Over the following years, Playhouse Disney continued to grow, competing with Nick Jr., PBS Kids, and whatever preschool experiment Cartoon Network happened to be trying at the time. Then, in 2010, Disney ABC Television Group announced that Playhouse Disney would be relaunched as Disney Junior. The rebrand officially took place on Valentine's Day 2011, beginning an entirely new era. Disney Junior inherited Playhouse Disney's biggest success, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but new shows gradually replaced the classic Playhouse Disney lineup. By the time Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ended in 2016, the Playhouse Disney era had effectively come to a close. At first, Disney Junior still had a solid lineup. Then Jake and the Neverland Pirates ended. Sheriff Kelly's Wild West rode off into the sunset. Henry Hill Monster was already Duckling practically went extinct. Sophia the First ended in 2018. Miles from Tomorrowland also finished in 2018. Then the Line Guard wrapped up as well. It felt like the same cycle that's happened to Playhouse Disney was now happening all over again. Eventually, Disney Junior's schedule started feeling much weaker. In my opinion, Blue Eye became the biggest thing carrying the network. Behind Blue Eye were shows like Puppy Dog Pals Pickwick Pack, Mickey and the Roadster Racers, and later Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures, Skidday and His Amazing Friends. Dino Ranch. Then, by 2022, the landscape had changed again. Nearly every major Disney Junior show from the 2010s was gone, with only a handful of exceptions like many cartoons. Meanwhile, Blue Eye somehow survived it all and continued growing in popularity. Then came 2024. Disney Junior introduced another rebrand, shortening its name to Disney Junior. Along with the new branding came even more preschool series centered almost entirely around friendship and kindness, with a couple of shows stolen from BB's. Now let's talk about modern Disney Junior. To give credit where it's due, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse received a revival, Sophia the First also returned, and Blue Eye moved toward producing its feature film. But alongside those positives came what feels like an endless stream of preschool cartoons. Most of them revolve around the same basic lesson.
Be kind and honest, sure.
And while kindness is an important lesson, it feels like many newer shows spend less time teaching things like numbers, letters, science, problem solving, or critical thinking than older preschool series did. Now that we've gone through Disney Junior's history, let's address what I think is the biggest issue. The programming. Today's lineup often feels very repetitive. Many shows follow nearly identical formulas centered around teamwork, friendship, or superheroes. I sometimes jokingly call this PJ Masks slop. My personal theory is that after the enormous success of PJ Masks, and later Paw Patrol, many preschool networks realized that action-oriented preschool cartoons could become huge merchandising franchises. The formula became something like preschool superheroes plus simple life lessons, huge profits. Whether that's actually the reason or not, it's certainly what it feels like from a viewer's perspective. In conclusion, I think Disney Junior has lost some of the variety and educational balance that once made it special. While it still has enjoyable shows, much of its current lineup feels safer, more repetitive, and more merchandise-driven than the Disney Junior many people remember. Of course, that's just my opinion. This is Neptune, signing off.